Day 8 and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a love reading for all air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. I'm going to pull a few cards here and we'll see what the energies have for the month of June for all air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. So just pulling a few butterfly cards. So the first card we have here is Courage. You can see that card. It's Courage. The next one we have is Relationship Dynamics. And the third card we have is Taking the Next Step Now. So feel for, for some air signs that courage is involved within a relationship. Relationship dynamics is maybe the dynamics of a relationship is changing here, and taking the next step now is maybe having the courage to take the next step within a relationship. So let's have a look and see what we have here. Who's coming towards you maybe? So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Very heavy energy, a lot of air energy in this. So you could be dealing with a fellow air sign. Well, the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on. You could be holding on to do with a person, an energy, a relationship. But with the Eight of Wands, what's coming is, in this present time, there's going to be communication, fast communication, arrows of love flying through the air. And for the Ten of Cups, for the future, is someone is looking to have a commitment, a full-on commitment here. At the present time, they have the Nine of Swords, so you could be feeling a bit, or this person can feel a little bit stressed about this relationship or a situation, because of the Three of Swords here, that there was heartache and heartbreak around at this time. And the Five of Swords, that somebody was kind of misleading you. Five of Swords is a very, very difficult energy to get through. So this could be you, or this other person with the Nine of Swords. They've had sleepless nights. In the past, they've had, they've been holding on to you, or you have them been holding on with your heart chakra. Or maybe they felt that they didn't open up in the past, and this has given them, sleepless nights. So they may feel that they need the courage to come towards you with the Eight of Wands, to communicate to you, to express to you how much it is that they love you. They may have caused you, heartbreak. So also we have is the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands. It's doubling up, yeah. I feel, there has been arguments in the past, and it's gone to the Ten of Wands. This person can't hold the burdens anymore. They have to let down their burdens towards you. And they're going to have the Two of Wands because they want to come towards you. They want to start a brand new world. I think that they've made the decision to come forwards to you. So yeah, this person has been holding on very much so with their heart chakra. Just going to start, so yeah. So it's clarified with the star, and the star is Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius or have a lot of Aquarian in your chart. But this person has been holding on to you with their heart chakra because they feel like that you are their star, that you bring great hope, great healing into a relationship. What's the Eight of Wands about? You know, the star also talks about divine timing. When the time is right, that the stars are getting aligned. So I feel that, you came into this person's life, at the right time. Although it mightn't have taken off, but you did come in at the right time. But there was a reason for you, that you came into this person's life, or vice versa, that they came into yours. The Eight of Wands. So, yeah, the Eight of Wands is clarified with the Knight of Swords. So, and the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, more air energy. There's a lot of air in this reading, and it is for Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. But I do feel like that you are dealing with another fellow air sign. Because the Eight of Wands talks about fast communication, hours of love coming in, and it's clarified with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords talks about information coming in very fast, and yeah, they may be a little bit nervous bringing in this communication to you, because the Knight of Swords can talk about a nervous disposition. They may bring in the information fast to you, but they might come out just as fast, because here clarifying the Ten of Cups is what they want is the Ten of Cups, like a committed relationship and love. But the Four of Cups feels like that they might be disappointed, that you might reject their offer, because there's a golden cup here being offered to this person, and they're not looking at it. So because this person is looking at the past, the present and projected future of their love life, but they feel that they could be disappointed because you might not even you disregard their offer to them. What's the Knight of Swords? So the Knight of Swords talks about sleepless nights, worrying. You can also talk about worrying over things that hasn't happened yet, and that might never happen. So they could be this person could be worrying about the future, and there's no need to worry, no need to stress about it, because they're thinking of the worst. So what's clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to build a solid foundation with you. We have here is the Three of Pentacles. So they could be worried that that they tried to start this in the past and it failed for some reason. We might find out, because look, we have here is the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Swords, and this normally does talk about a third party, that there was a breakup with the Three of Swords because of a third party. Somebody brought in a third party into the relationship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, unless we have any other trees that are coming towards it. But this could be it. So what's the Three of Swords about? So the Three of Swords is clarified with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that you or this person has left this person, has left their soulmate out in the cold. They ignore this person, which probably broke their heart, or the other way around. They ignored you, and left you feeling a bit lost and lonely. They could have been as well, here with the Three of Swords. This person could have been kind of misled by someone here, because with the Five of Pentacles, they can easily go into the church here, into the warmth and that, and this woman here is saying no, to come out into the cold, to follow me. But this person that is is getting led by this person is they're not seeing this person for what they truly are, or they may be they're not strong enough, and this is probably where the courage is coming in. They're not strong enough to they're following the pack basically, which they're not strong enough to, you know, to say no, and to and this could have been, if it is to do with a third party, this person was misled. You know, with the Five of Swords here, the Five of Swords talks about sabotage, like, you know, somebody could have sabotaged the relationship, you know, self-sabotaged the relationship as well. It's being clarified with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is all very, very stressful for whoever this person is, you know, whether it be yourself or someone else. But we have here that's clarified with the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords talks about a battle that went on, and the battle is now over, but there was no winners, you know. There was no true winners, and this fella is going around picking up the swords, you know, and he has the Three of Swords in his arms here, which is a broken heart, and he's feel very wounded after this battle. You know, he probably has his defences up, he's guarding himself, he feels very wounded, and, you know, his head may be wrecked at this time. This is like, you know, I feel that what it was, that there was, you know, we're talking about, you know, currently that there was, you know, I don't feel that these, this relationship, that these two people are together, not with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. There could have been a solid foundation here for, you know, for a couple, but for whatever reason, heartache, heartbreak was brought in. The Five of Pentacles talks about soulmates being separate, and one could have ghosted the other, or the other way around, and their heads are wrecked. Now coming towards, you know, in the future, we yeah, they may feel that if, you know, if they offer this love, if they offer this 10th cup for a committed relationship, that they're going to be rejected. And I feel this is why, you know, their heads are wrecked. I feel that they need the courage to come forward, and they need to change the, you know, the dynamics in the relationship. And they're going to take, yeah, they're going to take the next step now into the future. So either this is yourself or someone else, but they are going to take the next step. They are going to find the courage to come forward. We have here is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands just talks about petty arguments and that, but the Five of Wands is being clarified with the Chariot, and the Chariot talks about moving on from a situation, probably moving on from, you know, arguing, you know, battling, because with the Five of Wands, it's a kind of, you know, like it's meaningless, you know what I mean? The arguments are meaningless. So with the Chariot, it's like that someone is moving on from, you know, meaningless arguments that, you know, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't do anything for their highest good. Do you know the way? Do you know what I mean? But the Chariot also talks about the Emperor. The Emperor is the divine masculine, and the Emperor is getting into his you know, into his vehicle to come towards, you know, someone. So this Emperor, you know, could be coming towards you, or you could be the Emperor coming towards somebody here. They're getting in their Chariots to move forward, and it's like that the heart chakra is now open here. As you can see with the white, that the heart chakra now is opened where it was closed in the past, or they had it closed off in the past with the Four of Pentacles. They had it blocked, but now I feel that in the future that they've opened up their heart chakra, and they're coming towards, you know, their Empress. They're getting past all these Five of Wands, all these, you know, this bickering of sorts. You know, they're probably getting past competition. The Five of Wands talks about competition. So, you know, there could have been competition here, and they're moving forward, you know, away from competition. The Chariot also talks about the yin and the yang. So it talks about the feminine masculine energy, you know, emerging together. You know, this person also could be at a distance from you, and they're travelling towards the sea. Now the Ten of Wands, yeah, this is lovely. The Ten of Wands is being clarified with the World. So this person is laying down their wands, you know, is laying down their burdens. They've come to the Ten of Wands, and they went from the 9 to the 10. So they're laying down all these wands, and then when they get up to the, you know, up to the tower, they're going to put down all the wands and then just take up the one wand of passion, as they say. But what it is with the World card, that they're, you know, they're completing a final chapter of this you know, of this part of their life, and they're going for a whole new beginning. You know, they may have realised, you know, who is their world, and they're coming towards, you know, to create a brand new world. But the Ten of Wands means a final ending is, you know, is happening, and with the World card, that they're closing out a chapter. This can also, yeah, I'll go to the signs now in a bit here. But the signs on the table already that we have is Aquarius, we have Gemini, we have Cancer, and we have, with the World card, we have fixed signs. So it's Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus energy here. Yeah, so here we have, we're take the next step now. And this is like, you know, with the Two of Wands, you know, so when they put down their Ten of Wands and they pick up the one wand of passion to start a new beginning. So they go from the 1 to the 2, which is, you know, making a decision to go forward in their life, you know, to start a new world. Because with the Two of Wands, he's holding the globe here. He wants to go forward into a new world. And this is what this taking the next step now is all about. This person could be really at a distance with you with the World card and the Chariot here. Because the World card, you know, speaks for itself, but the Chariot as well talks about travelling to sea. So what's this Two of Wands? Yeah, the Two of Wands is clarified with the Magician. Yeah. So this person has, because with the Magician here, before the Magician we had the Fool. And the Fool is the 0 card. So the Fool is taking a leap of faith. So this person is going to drop down the wands, take a new leap of faith, a new beginning. And with the Magician, they have all the, you know, the necessary tools to do this, because they have the Ace of Wands. They also have the Ace of Cups, which is, you know, the emotion, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So they have everything, you know, to start this new new chapter in their life, their new, you know, to a new world. So I do feel that they are coming towards you. As to what the outcome will be, well, that's for you, air signs, to, you know, to decide, because you have free will. But I do feel it's very encouraging. If it's to do with you about going forward towards a person, you do need that courage to take that step. And the relationship dynamics, maybe someone has maybe left a relationship and is going to start a new relationship, or else they're changing, you know, they want to change the dynamics within a relationship, but they are going to take the next step now. So this could be you or that. So I wish you all the best of luck, air signs. I do hope you like my reading. If you do, please like, share, leave a comment. Thank you. Bye bye.